Has life become dull and uneventful? Well, it did for me. And somewhere along the way, I realized I needed to stop and take a deeper look at the choices, changes, and decisions that quietly led me here. Not from regret, but from awareness. Because sometimes life doesn't fall apart dramatically. Sometimes we slowly drift into routines so familiar that we stop noticing ourselves altogether. And that realization became the beginning of something deeper for me. Hi, my name is Teresa, and this is Beyond Default. This is a space where we explore what it truly means to live with purpose, meaning, and intention. A place where we begin stepping away from autopilot, questioning unconscious patterns, and becoming more aware of the lives we are creating, especially in the later seasons of our life. Because I believe it's never too late to become intentional again. For most of my life, I was focused on taking care of everyone else. I raised four daughters, helped care for five grandchildren, and spent many years working hard to help build other people's dreams and financial success. Like many people, I stayed busy. I was busy working. I was busy providing. I was busy surviving. And over time, without even realizing it, I slowly stopped asking myself an important question. Am I truly living intentionally or simply moving through routines? Later in life, I decided to work for myself, and that journey came with struggles, uncertainty, and lessons of its own. Then, eventually, I retired to the tropics without a real financial plan. And while that may sound freeing, it also forced me to confront myself in a way that I hadn't before. I had become comfortable, not peaceful, comfortable. There is a difference. Without even realizing it, I had started living on autopilot, repeating routines, thinking familiar thoughts, living by patterns I had never truly stopped to examine. And the interesting part is, along the way of my life, I also experienced many beautiful things in life. I manifested meaningful relationships, moments of financial success, healing opportunities, and experiences I only once hoped for. So this realization didn't come from failure, it came from awareness. Because even after creating meaningful experiences externally, I began realizing something important. Manifestation is not only about what we attract into our lives, it is also about unconscious patterns we continue living internally. And once I became aware of that, I couldn't unsee it. Type aware in the comments if this has happened to you. I started asking myself deeper questions. What am I creating intentionally? And what am I continuing simply because it has become so familiar? The question changed everything for me. And that is why I created Beyond Default. Not because I have all the answers, not because I finally became aware enough to start asking better questions, but I did ask those questions of myself. This channel is about slowing down long enough to notice ourselves again, to explore awareness, intentional living, life transitions, mindset, manifestation, and what it truly means to consciously shape the next chapter of our lives. Especially after years of living for everyone else. Because I believe there are two ways to live. One is by default, and the other is by awareness. And maybe real change begins the moment we finally recognize the difference. So if this resonates with you, consider subscribing and let's go on this journey together. I appreciate you being here with me this week, and I will see you next time. Remember, live aware, choose intentionally, and welcome to Beyond Default.